All right, PC gamers, pause your game for just a second. Because if I told you your RTX 40 series GPU could its FPS in almost any game with just a single click, would you believe me? Well, buckle up, because NVIDIA's latest driver update is here, and it's promising to do exactly that. So, here's the scoop. NVIDIA just dropped a new driver for their RTX 40 series cards, and it's bringing something that's been long overdue: smooth motion everywhere. If you've ever envied AMD's fluid motion frames tech, this is NVIDIA's answer. They're calling it RTX Video Super Resolution with Frame Generation. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but what matters is what it does. Basically, with this update, you get a feature that injects AI-generated frames between the real frames in your games. That means if you're playing something like Cyberpunk 2077 and getting 60 FPS, this tech claims it can push you right up to 120 FPS. And it's not just for a handful of games. This works in-game as long as your RTX 40 series card is running the latest driver. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. AI frames? Doesn't that mess with input lag or make things look weird? Here's the cool part. NVIDIA says their motion interpolation is so smooth, most people can't even tell the difference between generated and real frames. And because it's handled on the GPU, input latency stays super low. I gave it a spin, and honestly, it feels like butter. Fast, smooth, and surprisingly natural, even in shooters where every millisecond counts. Plus, enabling it couldn't be easier. All you do is update your driver, pop open the NVIDIA control panel, flip a switch, and you're done. No per-game setup, no special support needed. Want to crank up your FPS in older titles or push a demanding game to the next level? It's all there, ready to go. But hey, there's more. NVIDIA's update also brings general performance optimizations and bug fixes, so it's worth updating even if you don't care about frame generation. And for streamers and content creators, that extra smoothness makes your gameplay footage look even more cinematic. So, will this new driver finally close the gap between NVIDIA and AMD for frame generation? Early impressions say yes, but as always, I want to hear what you think. Will you trust AI to boost your FPS, or are you sticking with pure frames only? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more PC gaming news, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep those GPUs cool and your frame rates high.